all of what has been going on for the last 10 years. The two individuals who have actually been making, who give the impression of stalking and harassing these, still promoting this conspiracy that they've been involved in a sort of cult sort of thing, is yourself and Kaylee Ironoff, who I think is your girlfriend now or something.
So yeah, you've been mislaid. You've been misrepresented the truth here regarding what's occurred.
Right. At the end of the day, it's stuff which has been put onto the internet.
But I'm saying your premise, the premise of what you're basing your suggestions of misinformation is in turn the inversion of the truth. So there is this active. They were involved in child sexual abuse, trafficking, and the murder of small babies.
Well, that is your opinion, of course, and I respect your opinion.
No, it's proven. It's proven.
Well, the thing is there has been investigations, there has been court cases.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
So they also make shoes of the skin of the
Who are these 20 special children?
There's Millie, she's a brown girl.
Millie who? Sorry about that. A really loud motorbike just went by as soon as I turned the mic on there. So apologies. Although I've got noise cancellation, haven't I? So you probably didn't hear that. So that was probably quite unnecessary. But anyway, I wasn't intending on making a video, so I'm going to keep this really short and sweet. Can you hear that? It's really loud here. So where do I start? So if anyone was watching, listening, or has heard through the grapevine, I don't know how you guys discuss stuff amongst yourselves sometimes. I'm not sure. I really don't care that much, but I guess just for the record here, I'll just point out how Daz here still thinks it's appropriate to deflect from his own abuse of me and all the other men that he's not just men, which is the really sad thing, but rather than address the non-stop harassment that's going on in real time, he's fixated on my abuse from when I was 11 years old. So somehow I'm now the bad guy as well in that scenario because I didn't report him when I was 11 years old. I haven't reported him since, even though I've done what I've done in my own way, and I've seen him not long after, actually, well, about 6-7 years after. And I don't need to explain these things, do I? I'm just going to point out how sick and fucked up these people are. He's managed to make my abuse from when I was 11 my fault, and the deflection from any responsibility of himself or anybody now at 42. And somehow it's become his vocation in life now. So he's not bragging anymore about how much money he gets paid for individual actions, or so he doesn't agree that that's what that was about anyway. Sorry, just so you know what I'm talking about here. He tries to tell us that he was taking the piss out of me talking about compensation, which I am well due. And the solicitor agreed with me in 2013 that I had many cases, obviously, already at that point. So he reckons that he was telling me that I'm not getting any coin. You'll often see him still saying, no coin, you're not getting any coin. So he's become the authority on whether or not I'm entitled to be compensated for my decades of abuse, not all from the same people, but in a variety of different ways. And again, this isn't all individual people. We've all been abused. This is where the compassion really has to come into the overall situation, because everybody that's here now alive at this point in time has suffered their own abuse, whether it's been conditioned into their own parents to perpetuate from other places. This is going on all the time, everywhere. So again, I'll always try and be as compassionate as possible, but it is incredibly difficult when I've got all of these men 24/7 doing what they do. So he reckons that either of those scenarios are illegal, and it's harassment for him to be chasing me for either, to literally be the one. I mean, but he brags about doing it anyway. So he brags about being the one that's doing the mass reporting as well. So all of these things are illegal. It doesn't matter which scenario, all illegal, all harassment. He never has to be anywhere near me. None of them do. So they seem possessed because, I mean, how do they talk? They can't talk themselves out of this one. They've all chosen to be a part of something so really, really disgusting and depraved. A lot of people get off on Schadenfreude. It's a real thing, like getting off on other people's pain and torment and torture. This is going on everywhere. People do this fucked up shit. Okay, but now it's being exposed. This is where we needed to get to. So, I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff, you're going to get exposed for it, whether it's around me here or anywhere else at the moment. We're living in that age where everything is recorded, everything is traceable. Your thoughts really aren't your own, so you better get that fucking brain of yours in check to be thinking the right things. Or just really keep them to yourself. Do you know what I mean? I mean, acting out the most sadistic stuff like all day, every day is just, I don't know what so many people doing it. It's like who's going to get in trouble when everyone's doing it? I can understand to a degree, but I mean, it doesn't make it right, does it? But will we quickly read Alex's? I mean, what this fucking guy thinks he's doing, I just don't understand, but we'll read it. These stalkers, so I mean, again, like, this is his opinion, and it's bullshit anyway. This is clearly now evidenced, like just the documentation of what's going on here. I don't stalk anybody. I've got a lot of names on my list of people that have been part of something that needs attention, but I'm not stalking anybody. If people are doing stuff in public, and then especially if people are stalking me and trying to fuck my life up, you better believe you're going to get monitored, you silly cunt. That's not stalking. I'm responding to what your client and his mates have done to me and my family and my life, all right? Because of what his children said. So all this bringing my fucking children into it, you son of a bitch. Why don't you come and say to my face what you have to say about my fucking kids, cunt? I don't know if do you think you're helping these situations? Let's see where he goes on to, because let's just hang on. These stalkers have an obsession with death. Who's got an obsession with death? We've very much got an obsession with life and protecting life. Now, unfortunately, that sometimes requires the death of cunts like you. I'm not God, though, but don't call it an obsession. I'm obsessed with life, and sometimes that does, it seems, require death. Repentance is better, but hey-ho, I'm not God. Constantly making death threats. I do not make threats. I'm wishing death on me. No, what I'm wishing is justice. Now, if you're not going to sort your shit out and the police aren't going to do it, I don't give a flying fuck what stops you, and that can include death if it needs to. Fine by me. And other victims of mine, well, why don't my victims go to the fucking police? Because that's a fucking lie, isn't it, you stupid cunt? You know it's a fucking lie, so keep going. These stalkers throw away those things that really matter in life, such as family, children. I'm not even going to read all of it. You can see where this cunt's going every single fucking day, and he thinks he's clever, and he thinks he's getting one over on me. He's just getting me really fucking angry, and I'm only around the corner, and I don't know if you do pay attention to any of the news. That £2 bus fare's coming back as well, so I'll be able to come down to Colchester even more often. You silly bastard. I could walk to fucking Colchester if I wanted to, if I couldn't afford it. You're a fucking moron. You think money's going to stop me coming to sort you out if it requires it? Fucking prick. Several dozen of the stalkers who made my client a target. No, your client's children exposed what's going on, and it's not been investigated yet. So you can stop this shit like everyone's come after your fucking idiot client. That's not what happened. All right, and again, go to the fucking police if you think that's what's happened, but it's not what's happened. The police don't think that's what's happened, and they're not going to fucking help you, as per the Channel 4 documentary, where the mums told us themselves, supposedly. Who knows, it was fucking scripted. Pathetic. It's all pathetic, all of it pathetic. Several dozen of the stalkers. Oh, sorry, didn't finish that bit. They talk about getting out in nature, but spend most of the... How would he fucking know what we do all day, every day? How the fuck would it... Even if I'm streaming, I don't need to be here. When will you find me gassing for 12 hours these days? That just, no, it doesn't fucking happen, does it? You've got a million people that do have done that, people like Jupiter. Where the fuck is your issue with people that have been doing these things? This is the hypocrisy again, and why none of this shit's going to work for you dickheads. Hypocrisy at every fucking turn. You've made your intentions so fucking clear, and I'm more than happy to just allow you to carry on for a little bit longer, and we'll just keep pointing it out for everybody that can't see it already or doesn't want to. Harassing victims online. You are fucking pathetic, Alexander. You are fucking pathetic. Making 12-hour videos about their victim. Oh my God, he's just such... Just misses all of the actual conveyor belt of... Oh, I'm not even going to go into it because everyone else can actually just see what's going on, you dumb cunt. Everyone else will be able to just see what's going on. You've literally got people from the gang stalking set who are backing. That's it. Your backup is other gang stalkers, other paedophiles, other nonces, other weird cunts, other criminals, other whatever. Wherever you are on there, you're in there with paedophiles. So at that point, you may as well be a paedophile as far as I'm concerned. That is standard for me at this point. Standard. Several dozen of the stalkers, listen to this cunt, who made my client a target of their sick fantasies. He's doing it again. I'm surprised he hasn't gone on sex with children as well. Fucking weird prick. Are now dead. Well, guess what? We all die, and this has been going on for fucking ages, hasn't it? We just all get older and die. This is what's going on. Michaela might be next. A good few people in here have died. What are you telling me? Are you not going to die, Alex? You don't think your client's going to die? We're all going to die. This is the thing, isn't it? And then all the shit you've got no control over. Everything that you've done, all that James Hind bullshit since 2013, what are you going to do when you're dead? What's your client going to do when he's dead and you're dead? The truth will stand. Even if I'm dead and Jake's dead, the truth's still going to be there. So, like, actually, we've already won. So, by all means, keep trying to play this game like you're fucking... I have said this numerous times. Life is short, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and he's virtue signalling about the deaths in Mersey. Personally, I would have taken that as a bit of a wake-up call from God for you, mister. If you're broadcasting that that's where you are, but hey-ho. You know the best. Sorry, I was going to go into my notifications there. I didn't realise I forgot I'm streaming. Anyway, I think I'll leave it there. I don't know what to... I don't know what to add to it. I literally don't know what to add to it at this point. It is what it is. Just fucking weird men trying to gaslight me and make it that I've got nothing else going on in life when clearly I just don't need to explain anymore, do I? I don't need to explain anymore. Just show everyone what you lot have done with all of this time. Just do that, because I can show you what I've done with the 5-6 weeks that I've had a space where I've got my voice back again and I'm not being censored. So I can show you what I've done in just over a month. And it's exactly what I had set out to do all those years ago. So can you imagine how much work's missing now? You think this isn't going to factor into anything, and you think people are going to believe that I've just dedicated my life to stalking you and 1,300 other people? Fucking moron. Try again, Alex. But I swear to God, just keep mentioning my kids. Keep mentioning my kids, and we'll just see how this all turns out, won't we? TikTok, motherfucker.